All right, Cam, we'll see you in a few minutes. Tonight, we know who will be on the Democratic ticket with Vice President Kamala Harris. She's tapped Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate.
Harris's campaign is highlighting Walz's Midwestern background, hoping he'll help win over swing voters in battleground states like Wisconsin and Michigan. Walz is in his second term as governor. While in office, he's put in place a slew of progressive policies like codifying abortion rights, paid family leave, and legalizing recreational marijuana. Walz previously represented a conservative-leaning rural district in Congress and served in the Army National Guard.
This is a choice Wisconsin Democrats are celebrating. In a statement, State Party Chair Ben Wickler says, quote, Tim Walz is a proven Midwestern leader who, quote, has lived a life of service that reflects the best of our shared Midwestern values.
Wisconsin Republicans, on the other hand, are criticizing Walz. State Party Chair Brian Schimming says, quote, the Democratic Party and Kamala Harris have cast aside common sense to placate their extremist wing. Americans are tired of failure, but that is all Democrats have left to offer. Harris and Walz will make their first joint appearance tonight at a rally in Philadelphia.
ABC's Jay O'Brien has you covered on how the Harris campaign is working to introduce Walz to the country and how Republicans, including former President Donald Trump, are reacting to the pick.
Vice President Kamala Harris announcing her VP pick, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
I coached football and taught social studies for 20 years.
Introducing himself to the nation in a new video posted on X.
Respect, compromise, service to country. And so when I went into government, that's what I carried with me.
The choice made at a rapid speed in the 2 weeks since President Biden dropped out, praised by a cross-section of the Democratic Party, from progressives to moderates.
She had someone in Tim Walz that, one, she trusted, two, that she saw as someone that's going to bring something else to this ticket in a big way, and that is Midwest.
President Biden calling both Harris and Walz today. The vice president, sources familiar with the decision tell ABC News, drawn to Walz's Midwestern roots, his executive experience as governor, and his background, a former teacher, longtime member of the Army National Guard, and congressman with a history of supporting blue-collar issues. Walz, also known for his plain-spoken campaign style, recently labeling President Trump and his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, as weird.
You do not need your elected officials to give you a sermon, and these guys are weird on how they frame it.
The Trump campaign calling Walz dangerously liberal. The former president posting simply, "Thank you," on social media. Vance holding his own campaign event in Philadelphia, reacting to his new opponent.
But I think that what Tim Walz's selection says is that Kamala Harris has bent the knee to the far left of her party, which is what she always does.
The Harris campaign expected to use Walz to appeal to Rust Belt voters in must-win states like Michigan and Wisconsin. After that Philadelphia rally, Harris and Walz expected to blitz 6 more battleground states in 5 days. Jay O'Brien, ABC News, Washington.